Have you heard about ChatGPT? Well, if you haven't heard about it, it's a big thing. It has to do with artificial intelligence, and I'll explain exactly what it is. But I heard that ChatGPT could write advertisements. And I thought, oh my gosh, can it write articles too? Will ChatGPT take over my job? So I set up an account and I went and I asked ChatGPT, I said, what are 5 tips you could give to drivers, rideshare drivers, to make more money? So in this video, I'm going to share with you those 5 things, and I'm going to comment on whether I think the advice that you're getting from ChatGPT is relevant and will actually work for you, okay? And stick around, because at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you the number one reason why I don't think ChatGPT is going to be doing the writing for any of the articles here at RideShare Guy. So all that and more coming up right now. Hey everybody, it is Jay Crater with the RideShare Guy, drinking a little bit of my black coffee mixed with 3 stevia packets and collagen peptide powder. All right, keeping my skin nice and supple for you. All right, so by way of background, what is ChatGPT? So what you're seeing right now is the website where you can go. It's openai.com, and you can set up an account. And once you set up an account, you come to this screen here. And as you can see, you can ask the ChatGPT to do just about anything. So what I asked ChatGPT to do was answer this question. Write an essay about the five ways that rideshare drivers can make more money. And here's what the first paragraph says. Rideshare driving has become a popular gig for many individuals looking to earn extra income or work flexible hours. However, with the increased competition in the industry, it can be challenging for rideshare drivers to maximize their earnings. In this essay, I will recommend 5 specific steps a rideshare driver can take to increase their income. I didn't write that. The ChatGPT wrote that. And that's pretty remarkable. So what we're going to do is we're going to go one by one through the list, and then I'll let you know what I think of what ChatGPT recommended. Okay, number 1, they recommend that you utilize surge pricing. Utilize surge pricing. So at first that sounds like old advice, because we used to have multiplier surge, and that was awesome, right? You could get 2, 5, sometimes even 9 times normal rate. But lately we have this what's called penny surge, and that doesn't do much for us. So you can see right here in this graphic, penny surge. You got $2 there, $2 there, $2 to $3 over there. And what ChatGPT is recommending is that you drive towards the surge. And let me show you exactly what they say. To make the most of surge pricing, drivers should keep their app on and accept as many rides as possible during peak hours. Well, here I don't think that's good advice. You don't want to accept every ride that you get, because some rides pay you a lot less per hour than other rides. So right there, that's not good advice. It may also be beneficial to stay in areas with a high concentration of riders, such as airports, popular tourist destinations, or nightlife areas. However, drivers should also be aware that the demand for rides may fluctuate throughout the day, so it's essential to be flexible and ready to move other areas. So all in all, I don't think this is good advice. In my experience, if you drive towards where the surge is, by the time you get there, it's gone. So take the rides. If you happen to be in a surge area, you're going to get a few extra dollars. In the olden days where the surge was significant and you could really multiply your revenue on a ride, it made more sense. But for the small dollars that are being offered, this isn't great advice. It's old advice, but not current advice. Number 2, ChatGPT says, optimize driving routes. Well, this kind of seems like a no-brainer, and everybody uses either Waze or Google Maps or the Uber or Lyft apps, and they find the most efficient route for you to go. I personally always do exactly what Waze tells me to do, unless I can see a big traffic jam, and then I might look for another route. So this doesn't really seem pertinent either for drivers, because we're already optimizing our route. So it's not really advice. We all do it anyway. Number 3, Provide excellent customer service. Provide excellent customer service. And I'm going to read you what they said, what the paragraphs were for this one. Customer service is an essential aspect of any service-based industry, and ride sharing is no exception. Providing excellent customer service can lead to higher ratings, which can increase the number of ride requests and tips a driver receives. So I don't think that's accurate, ChatGPT, that the higher the rating, the more you're going to get rides offered to you. If somebody has a 4.97 and someone has a 4.94 rating, they're not going to be getting any different quantity of rides to choose. So that's just not accurate. It goes on to say, additionally, drivers should keep their vehicles clean and well maintained, as this can significantly impact a rider's experience. Drivers should also be willing to go that extra mile, such as offering to help with luggage or provide amenities like water bottles, like a bottled water or phone chargers. So that's okay advice. In my experience, offering water didn't make any difference on my tips, so I don't spend the money on waters any longer. Certainly having a charger available upon request, but here again, I only get asked, for a charger once a month. It's very rare. I mean, most people's phones now stay charged a long time. The batteries have improved. So again, this feels kind of like old recycled advice. Okay, number 4, ChatGPT gets this right. Take advantage of promotions and bonuses. So this is absolutely fundamental to increasing your revenue. So 2 weekends ago, I took this screenshot, and you can see out of $724, 174 of it was promotions, and 60 was from tips. So that's a significant percentage of my revenue that came from promotions and bonuses. So when you are offered the opportunities, as they're called in Uber, go through, see which ones pay the best, and then focus your time and your energy around achieving those bonuses. Number 5, I say no bueno. Consider additional income streams. And let me read you what they say. Another way to earn additional income is to leverage skills and hobbies. For example, a driver with photography skills could offer photography services to riders, or a driver with a passion for cooking could offer cooking classes. Additionally, drivers could consider offering tours or experiences of their local area, which can be an attractive option for tourists. So I don't think Uber and Lyft are cool with their customers, their passengers, getting solicited. When I first started, so this would have been in 2016, I heard about a guy who was crushing it, selling gold jewelry and gold chains out of his car as he was, driving passengers around. I don't believe Uber and Lyft wants you doing that anymore. They don't want their passengers, hassled about, buy my luggage, or buy my gold, or buy my scarves, or, buy my course. So again, this might have worked back in the Wild West days of rideshare driving, but these days I don't see that flying. So what are the key takeaways here? So out of the 5, I would say 1 was really spot on, and the other 4 were either not accurate or really old advice. The trouble with ChatGPT is that it can only take information from the internet, right? So the main reason I'm telling you that the RideShare Guy will not have his articles written by ChatGPT is because I bring 28,700 rides of experience to every article that I write, and so do the other contributors. And that's something that ChatGPT doesn't have, right? They're pulling all their information from the internet. And as you can see here, the problem with quotes found on the internet is that they are often not true. And that was Abraham Lincoln, right? So where's the future going with this ChatGPT? Of course, it's going to continue to improve. Will we have robot drivers? If you saw the movie Ex Machina, that's about creating a robot that passes what's called the Turing test, which means it passes as a human being. We're not close to that yet, but every day we seem to be moving a little bit closer towards it. So who knows what the future holds. But for now, for now, my job as a writer for the RideShare Guy is secure because ChatGPT just isn't writing the quality of articles that we want to bring to you, our viewers and our readers. So that's it for today. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the video. Give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, subscribe. We would love to have you as part of our team, where our whole mission is to bring you information which will allow you to make more money in less time driving your car, whether it's doing delivery or rideshare. This is Jay Crater saying goodbye. Go out and have a great day. Go tell someone you love them, and be safe out there.